Hello guys, my name is Jacob and I'm creating a Vanilla&Pepper adventure channel. Today I'm show you, in our opinion, 8 top attractions in this wonderful Balearic Island. If you want to be up to date with our films, subscribe to our channel and leave a thumbs up. Number 1 on list in beaches, Cala Anguila, Cala Mandia and Cala Romantica. All 3 beaches are around 10 minutes drive from Puerto Crista on Majorca east coast. Cala Anguila is situated in a cove and is wind terraced on both sides by cliffs overgrown with Mediterranean plants and pine trees. The fine white sand shines brightly in the sun. Cala Mandia is a small and quiet resort town. The town was founded in the early 90s and has a private holiday home. The beach is only 60-70 meters long, but it makes up for it by more than twice its wide. The entire beach is covered with the finest sand and the water is clear with beautiful shades of turquoise. There is a sun lounger and umbrella rental on the large ground. Other facilities on this beach include shower, toilets and large parking. Cala Romantica is a picturesque bay with turquoise water and golden sand located a few hundred meters south of Cala Mandia and Cala Anguila. The advantage of this beach is that it offers plenty of space while providing the classic beauty of Majorca's smaller beaches, with a cliff one side plunging in the two-colored sea. The beach is approximately 160 meters long and approximately 100 meters wide. You can rent deck chairs with umbrellas here, which interestingly are equipped with a safe for storing valuables. Behind them, deep in the beach, there is a flat sandy place. It is ideal place for ball games. Second place in our list is Valldemossa. Valldemossa is a beautiful town located in the western part of Majorca, in the Sierra de Tramuntana mountain. It is 90 km north of Palma. Valldemossa has its own unique charm and is closely related to the life and work of Fryderyka Chopina. The best way to get to Valldemossa is by car. In addition, the number 210 bus from Palma to Soler stops here all year around. Valldemossa is a town with a population of less than 2,000 people. It is so small that you can easily walk around it. Valldemossa is closely related to Fryderyka Chopina and the French writer Georges Sand. They lived together in Valldemossa for several months, living in a monastery located in the heart of the town. This time played a huge role in both the artist and private life of the composer. The fact that the inhabitants of Valldemossa have great respect for Chopin can be proved by the fact that since 1930 the International Shopping Festival has been organized here every August. Valldemossa lives mainly from tourism. After Palma de Mallorca, it is the second most visited city on the island. Third place on our list, Deia. The village artist loved so much is located on the northwest coast of the island. It is located in the heart of Sierra de Tramuntana mountain, or more precisely in the shadow of the Puy de Té mountain. What's her magic? Maybe small and windy streets creating labyrinths, or maybe in stone houses with green shutters, which are not missing here. Certainly in a beautiful landscape with the sea and olive groves in the background. Deia also has art galleries, restaurants serving local delicious and luxury hotels. In search of inspiration, Pablo Picasso and Santiago Rusignola came to Deia. The Spanish village was made famous by Robert Grace, a British writer you might know from the book I, Claudius. If you like mountain hiking, we will also find suitable trails here. Fans on the sunbathing can relax on the local beach. A half-hour walk from the village leads straight to Cala Deia, a charming cove with a pebbly beach. The beach may not be too big, but it certainly has a lot of atmosphere. Right on the beach there are 2 restaurants famous for their delicious dish. It's definitely worth the temptation. Fourth place on our list, Fornaultx. It is a small, extremely picturesque mountain village and today functions as a village where time seems to have stopped. The low popularity of this place means that it's easy to find peace and quiet there. The perfectly preserved character and shape of the traditional Spanish village are striking. It's filled with narrow cobbled streets decorated with usually large pots with various plants decorating the entrance to individual houses. Besides, the village was hailed the most beautiful in all Majorca, and it's impossible to deny it. Fifth place on our list, Palma de Mallorca. Palma de Mallorca is the largest city of Balearic Islands and the island of Majorca, located in the western part of the bay. Palma was founded by the Romans in 123 years before century. The historic and port city is inhabited by approximately 400,000 people. It's full of narrow streets, squares, historic tenants, houses and mansions. The city offers an ideal climate all year around. Annual average weather forecast as 80 degrees. We can also find warm, transparent and crystal clear water here. The beaches and the magnificent port with a yacht marina are among the most beautiful in Europe. Palma de Mallorca captivates with breathtaking view, amazing restaurants, original monuments and lively nightlife. The city undoubtedly has many interesting places that are worth seeing in Majorca. In Palma we can try both Spanish and Catalan cuisine. Of course, the further away from the center of the sea, the lower the price in restaurants, but this does not mean that the dish will not be tastier. It's the better to slightly deviate of the typical tourist routes and try something that the local resident of Palma eat. By far, Palma Beach's attraction is La Cathedral. The building is located in the heart of the old town and is quite easy to find. The cathedral is one of the most famous Gothic buildings in Europe and one of the largest Gothic churches in the world. Its construction took 400 years. This beautiful monument has been rebuilt many times also by the Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí. The tourist life of the city focused mainly around the cathedral, where you will find the most atmospheric pubs, the second zone in which the yacht marina is bustling with life. There are yachts of the richest people in the world who are looking for rest in the picturesque bays of Majorca. Sixth place on our list, Port de Soler. Port de Soler is a city in Mallorca located in the northwest of the island. It is part of a larger agglomeration called Soler. Soler is often referred by the Spaniards as Valle de Naranjos or Valley of the Oranges. The name comes from the orange trees that are grown there. Some of them are said to have been planted by Muslims and have been growing here since the 10th century. Oranges from Soler are characterized by unique taste that differs significantly from what we are used to when buying these fruits in the store. Not surprisingly, for a long time Soler economy relied almost entirely on the export of oranges. These fruits are almost symbol of this city. Orange tram via the Soler, one of the places worth seeing while in Port de Soler is the historic train station. It was built in the first half of 20th century and today is one of the main attractions in the city. The railroads from Palma de Mallorca through the mountains and olive groves in the Serra de Tramuntana mountains to Soler and Port de Soler are still used by the historic train and tram. The orange tram and trains offer tourists an unusual trip through the northwest of Majorca. Depending on the chosen route, a one-way ticket can cost from several to several dozen euros. It's worth it? Definitely yes, because memories of such a ride are priceless. One of the main reasons why tourists visit Port de Soler is the fabulous location. The beaches are separated from the open sea by a cove, so you want to see waves here. The beach is perfectly for families with children. There is only pedestrian traffic in the beach area or you will have to watch out for a historic train passing by. A must drive from Port de Soler to Soler and back is a must. The tram runs every 30 minutes and one way you will pass picturesque olive groves to reach Soler after approximately 20 minutes. In Soler, we recommend going to the central place in the city, which is a small square overlooked by the cathedral. It's easy to get there because the tram passes between the restaurant table in the heart of the square. Time flow much slower here, comparable to Deia or Fornaultx. Seventh place of our list, Drach caves. The caves located in the east coast of Majorca and more precisely in Puerto Cristo are one of the most important tourist attractions and undoubtedly one of the most wonderful in the island. They extend almost 1,020 meters in length and reach 25 meters underground. At the deepest point, hidden inside the cave, is Lake Martel, a huge underground reservoir considered to be one of the largest underground lakes in the world. Dragon caves were known already at Middle Age. The first mention of them comes from 1338, but their deeper exploration took place only several hundred years later. In 1896, Martel discovered new caves and one of the largest underground lakes in the world, which is over 100 meters long. As befits this type of place, not only the magnificent rock formation but also their lighting make an impression. Cava del Drach tour is approximately 1,200 meters long and takes 1 hour. In addition to walking, we also have a small boat trip in the underground Lake Martel. There we'll also see and hear a short concert of classical music performed by musicians on board on the one of the boats. Such concerts have been held since 1935 and last about 10 minutes. Short but still delightful, because caves are the best acoustic room that the nature can create. Eighth place on our list is Pontas. Charming seaside town or idyllic beaches, coasts are not the only attraction of Mallorca. One of the largest is certainly Pontas, which is a natural arch rock protruding from the crystalline waters, a bit similar to the rock bridge on the Maltese island of Gozo. It's not difficult to guess that both during the holiday season and outside of it, Pontas attracts daredevils who like adrenaline, who try to face nature and walk the difficult rock path. Pontas is natural former rock bridge suspended over the sea. You will find it between the beaches of Cala Sant'Anni and Cala Lombardia, to which we will take you right away. This arch is an object of desire primarily among climbers, both professional and amateurs. Pontas has also become the mecca of water jumpers. Nearby companies even organize entire trips securing the daredevil jumping off the bridge. Importantly, the Pontas rock bridge is not an object strictly intended for climbing. It's also a very attractive place for tourists who want beautiful views and who like to admire the wonders of nature. And in the case of this bridge, there is indeed a lot to admire. Cala Lombardia is inside of Pontas. The place is uniquely situated between high limestone cliffs covered with pine trees. The water here has an amazing emerald color. There you will find brilliant beaching place and special steps for jumping into the water. In the past, the beach was a fishing haven. So far, the local fishermen moor their boats here. which adds to the atmosphere of the place. Majorca still hides many interesting places. If you want to be up to date with our movies, subscribe to our channel. And if you like the movie, leave a thumb up. See you in the next report.